I just really appreciate you joining us. Lisa is really enjoyed working with you. And I know she said, oh God, you got to talk to Crystal. Like she told me a little
She
bit
did a
about.
great job.
Oh, good, good. I know she cares 150%. And that
Yeah.
is, all you really need to know, right? Like you're in
Right.
good hands. So I feel the same way about it. So Crystal, you booked a trip for your son, right?
Yeah, for him and his fiance. Well, they're getting married. We wanted to surprise them with their honeymoon. And what happened is they called me one day and they're like, guess what we just did? And I was like, what? And they're like, we booked our honeymoon. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And so, they canceled. They had 24 hours to cancel. So they canceled. And, I was trying to deal with that agency and, was not working out. They did not want to help me out at all. I put a thing on Facebook and I was like, hey, who uses a travel agency? Who do you like? And it was funny because I'm really good friends with a girl named Laura. Her sister, Stacy, recommended your agency to me. And I was like, okay, let's try it, and we started messaging and she did a great job. She was super excited to do the surprise for me. Like we wanted to make it a big surprise. We decided to tell them now. And the great thing is that she made up, first of all, she was easy to work with and everything. And then she went above and beyond. And I told her I wanted something to just surprise them with and be like, this is what you get. This is everything that you're going to get to do on your trip. And she made this email and it was like reading from a TV show or something, like you won this or whatever. She did a great job. She laid it all out about where they were going and had some pictures of the beautiful scenery. And then she had, this is where you'll be staying. And she had pictures of the hotel room. She's like, this will be your view, went on and on. These are the things that you can look forward to doing. And these are the restaurants you can eat at, and had pictures. And then we booked an excursion for them as well. And so she's like, last but not least, they wanted to do a special surprise for you. And then she put that all out there as well. And so as they were reading through this email, they were just getting more excited. And I couldn't have told them any better way.
Oh, that's amazing. Awesome.
They were so excited because they were a little nervous because I told them when they booked their honeymoon, they had booked to Mexico and they just picked something that was cheap and for them to do. And so I asked them, I was like, do you want to go to Mexico? And they're like, well, it just was a good price. And, and I was like, okay, send me like 3 places that you could choose from, and so my son has always wanted to go to Bora Bora, and we wanted to surprise them with that. And so we started talking to them about it because we knew the travel was going to be a long time and everything. And they're like, if you're going to spend that kind of money, we would rather go somewhere else and you give us the money, because they're building a house as well.
Oh, that's smart.
So
So
we had to change plans in the middle of all of that. And I felt so bad because she had done so much work for us. And she was like, oh, it's no problem at all. They had sent us 3 locations that they liked. Well, we didn't go with any of those. So because she presented this Grenada, I'm not sure how you say it. They say both is acceptable, but I'd never seen how beautiful it was there. And it was never something on their list or my list. I don't know anybody that's been there, all of that. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity to throw that surprise in there with them.
What we pride ourselves in is really listening to what are your dreams? What have you always dreamed of? Why do you want to do this? And then obviously she took that dream of Bora Bora and got you as close as she could, but saved a little money that they can put against their house.
Right. Yeah, she did great. We gave her a budget. I think we're $100 over budget, and that's because we booked the extra excursion. So she did amazing about that. I was so impressed with everything that we got. So much more included, and was just crazy blown away with everything that we could get for our money.
Good. That sounds like a great feeling. That's the way you want to feel when you get done booking your trip.
Right. Yeah. She did a great job. I've recommended her to everybody lately. I've been telling them, what we did. A lot of people are like, oh, that's such a good idea. So we were like, what can we do for them, to really like ease a load for them? Because they really want to do a lot of things on their own. And so this was just a perfect example. Then they don't have to worry about what they're going to do. Everything's taken care of, from the flights to everything. They can go with $0 in their pocket and be okay because we took care of everything.
You're so excited and they're so excited. What a great gift.
I think that she honestly covered everything so well with me, and she was so patient with me because my husband travels for work. So there's a lot of times that we're not together and we have to communicate over the phone, and things don't always get done, I guess. And so I would call her and I'd be like, okay, we're together right now. Can you tell us this again so he knows everything? And she was so patient with the whole thing and really worked hard for us and explained everything, and sometimes explained it more than once. And, we would say, okay, that sounds great, but we were really looking for this. And she's like, okay, I got that too. And brought that in. So she did such a great job.
I love it. Yeah, you can tell Lisa is very passionate about what she does, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she was telling me, she's like, I'm having just as much fun as you are planning this trip. And she's like, I've never been able to do this for someone, that wasn't going on the trip. Like, it's exciting. And so I was just as excited to give him, to tell him everything. And I told her, I was like, can you send me something? Because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to forget to tell them something. And then when she did the layout with the photos and the links, like she'd put a link like where they could go look at the, like the virtual tour and all of that stuff. She put that all in this email, and it was just so nicely done. I couldn't have thanked her enough.
Oh, wonderful. We're so thrilled that you're so happy and that you have this opportunity to give such a special gift. And obviously that your son and his fiance have the opportunity to receive such a special gift. They're blessed. That's for sure.
Yeah. And, I didn't know Lisa from anybody. I've never met her. I still have never met her. She could probably walk in here right now and I wouldn't know it was her. But so that's just awesome that she did so much for me. And, she didn't have to, I guess is what I'm saying. She went the extra mile without having to go the extra mile, and spending the time with us and being patient and going over things. And I think she did a great job. And she also made sure, like, I purchased insurance, and then she came back and she was like, I want to let you know the insurance does not cover COVID-19, but we can add this on. And I was like, that's the whole reason I wanted insurance. So definitely add that on, because I wouldn't have known to look to see if that was covered, I just figured it was. And so
it was, yeah. I think a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Totally.
So it's really nice that she made sure that we understood what we were purchasing too, and not just, okay, yeah, here it is.
I'm so glad that you're so thrilled with your experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad Lisa could step in there when you weren't necessarily able to find exactly what you wanted and get the experience that you wanted. That's amazing. I'm so thrilled that we could be there for you, period. And that's what we should be doing. That's our job.
Right.
And we're thrilled to do it. I've often said that every once in a while we will do a surprise trip. And it's so fun. And sometimes couples will come to us and they're paying for their own trip, and they just have been working with me for so many years. And they're like, what we want, Jennifer, just lay it in our lap. We love surprises. We want to be surprised. And it is like the most fun to plan. So, and surprise. And then they'll, actually receive it or accept it either the day of travel or in advance or for a special occasion. So what a wonderful opportunity you gave Lisa to work her magic and help you and make this a very special occasion.
We friended each other on Facebook, and she obviously was looking through my Facebook, and she saw that my husband and I love to go, we have a Jeep and we love to travel with our Jeep and take it different places. And so she was sending me all the stuff that they have down there for Jeep trails and all this. And she's like, this is what you could do, and I was like, all right, I'm sold.
And mark my words, we were just talking about a trip today, and I'm not going to tell you where it is, but I bet she was talking about you, that, we work close. Isn't that funny? Like I recognize, like
Yeah.
you say, you like to do the Jeep tours and the, road
Uh-huh.
tripping basically. We were talking about it and I bet she was talking about you. So we were collaborating and putting ideas together and knocking things around, and which is what we do. And we work as a team. So, keep in mind whenever you're working with Lisa, if for some reason Lisa's traveling or you're not able to assist you, you can always call, and we look forward to helping you in the future. Like you always have a team.
Awesome.
You have a team of travel agents, so we're all working together behind the scenes, and we really appreciate your business. So thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. I enjoyed the experience. I definitely will book through her always now. Like I had such a good experience with her that I don't need to go anywhere else. And so like I said, I've been in, telling everybody I know about her and how much she did for us. And that means a lot to people. And they're really shocked about how she went above and beyond and to really help me make that surprise part of it happen. And so I'm thankful for that.
We look forward to planning your next vacation.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.